Hi everyone, I'm Miss Amanda and I work for the Springwater Public Library. And welcome to Storytime. So excited to have you here today because today we're going to talk about something that I really like talking about with everybody. I like talking about families. We're going to talk about families, and families are all different. They come in all different shapes and sizes, and no two families are alike, and that's okay because families are all about love. And that's the best part of having a family. Families have grandmas and grandpas, moms and dads sometimes. They have friends, animals, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles. Sometimes they don't have any of those. Every family is so different. Some are really big, some are really small, some have lots of brothers and sisters, and some have none at all. Families are so important and they are fantastic. And today we're going to work on something. We are going to do the sign language sign for family. So we are going to take our hands and we do this and we go like this. That is the sign for family. Can everybody do that with me? Let's take our hands and we're going to take our finger and our thumb and we're going to make a circle. Can you do that? Excellent. We're going to put them together and then we're going to turn them together. Let's try it one more time. Fingers and thumbs, make a circle, and we're going to make our family sign. Sit back, relax, and let's have a great story time today. The first song that we're going to do is Open Them, Shut Them, because we do that song every week. Let's get our fingers ready. We're going to go open and shut them, open and shut them, give them a big clap, clap, clap. Open and shut them, open and shut them, put them in your lap. Creep them, slowly creep them right up to your chin. Open wide, but do not let them in. The next song we're going to do is one we often do in Storytime, and it is Roly-Poly. So we're going to get our hands ready. We're going to go roly-poly, roly-poly, up, 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 roly-roly-poly, roly-roly-poly, down, 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 roly-poly, roly-poly, out, 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 roly-roly-poly, roly-roly-poly, in, 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 roly-poly, roly-poly, fast, 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 roly-roly-poly, roly-roly-poly, slow, 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 slow. You may have noticed that a member of my family just poked their head in. Emma, come here. This doggy's part of my family. Oh, yes, she is, and she is a wonderful part of our family. So now that our fingers are all worked out from those two songs and we're ready to go, we are going to sing another song. We are going to sing The More We Get Together. But we are going to do some sign language with The More We Get Together, just like we did family. We are going to do The More We Get Together. So the first sign that we're going to do, and we're only going to do 3 for this song. We could do more, but we're just going to do 3. We're going to do more. So you're going to take your hands together like this, pinch your fingers, and you're going to make them touch. So more, more. And then we're going to do together. So you're going to get your hands ready with your thumbs out and make a circle. And the last one we're going to do is happy. So we're going to get our hands flat in front of our chest and we're going to go up. So happy, right up to our mouths, happy. Okay, are we ready? Do you remember? More, together, and happy. So we're going to sing very slow so we can do all the signs together. So The more we get together, together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be, because your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Excellent job! So the book that we're going to read today is called And Tango Makes Three, and it is about a family that's a little bit different. And that's okay, because all families are full of love, and we're going to see that in this book. This book is a little bit longer, so maybe we should get some wiggles out right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Get your wiggles out! Good? Okay, so we are going to read And Tango Makes Three, and I am able to read this book online and out loud because Simon & Schuster Publishing House has allowed librarians such as myself to read their books online. So thank you, Simon & Schuster. And Tango Makes Three. In the middle of New York City, there is a great big park called Central Park. Children love to play there. It has a toy boat pond where they can sail their boats. It has a carousel to ride on in the summer and an ice rink to skate on in the winter. Best of all, it has its very own zoo. Every day, families of all kinds go to visit the animals that live there. But children and their parents aren't the only families at the zoo. The animals make families of their own. There are red panda bear families with mothers and fathers and furry red panda bear cubs. There are monkey dads and monkey mums raising noisy monkey babies. There are toad families and toucan families and cotton top moran families. In the penguin house, there are penguin families. Every year at the very same time, the girl penguins start noticing the boy penguins, and the boy penguins start noticing the girl penguins. And when the right girl and the right boy find each other, they become a couple. Two penguins in the penguin house were a little bit different. One was named Roy and the other was Silo. Roy and Silo were both boys, but they did everything together. They bowed to each other and walked together and sang together and swam together. Wherever Roy went, Silo went too. They didn't spend much time with the girl penguins, and the girl penguins didn't spend much time with them. Instead, Roy and Silo wound their necks around each other. Their keeper, Mr. Gramsay, noticed the two penguins and thought to himself, they must be in love. Roy and Silo watched how the other penguins made a home. So they built a nest of stones for themselves. And every night, Roy and Silo slept there together, just like other penguin couples. And every morning, Roy and Silo woke up together. But one day, Roy and Silo saw that the other couples could do something they could not. The mama penguin would lay an egg. She and the papa penguin would take turns keeping the egg warm until finally it would hatch, and then there would be a baby penguin. Roy and Silo had no egg to sit on and keep warm. They had no baby chick to feed and cuddle and love. Their nest was nice, but it was a little empty. One day, Roy found something that looked like what the other penguins were hatching, and he brought it to their nest. It was only a rock, but Silo carefully sat on it and sat. And sat. And when Silo got sleepy, he slept. And when Silo was done sleeping and sitting, he swam and Roy sat. Day after day, Silo and Roy sat on the rock, but nothing happened. Then Mr. Gramsay got an idea. He found an egg that needed to be cared for, and he brought it to Roy and Silo's nest. Roy and Silo knew just what to do. They moved the egg to the center of their nest, and every day they turned it so each side stayed warm. Some days Roy sat while Silo went for food, and other days it was Silo's turn to take care of the egg. They sat in the morning and they sat at night. They sat through lunchtime and swim time and supper. They sat at the beginning of the month, and they sat at the end of the month, and they sat all of the days in between. Until one day they heard a sound coming from inside their egg. Beep, 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 it said. Roy and Silo called back. Squawk, squawk, beep, beep, answered the egg. Suddenly a tiny hole appeared in the egg's shell. And then, crack! Out came their very own baby. She had fuzzy white feathers and a funny black beak. Now Roy and Silo were fathers. We'll call her Tango, Mr. Gramsay decided, because it takes two to make a tango. Roy and Silo taught Tango how to sing for them when she was hungry. They fed her food from their beaks, and they snuggled her in their nest at night. Tango was the very first penguin in the zoo to have two daddies. Soon Tango grew strong enough to leave the nest. Roy and Silo took her for a swim, just like all the other penguin families. And all the children who came to the zoo could see Tango and her two fathers playing in the penguin house with the other penguins. Hooray, Roy! Hooray, Silo! Welcome, Tango! They cheered. At night, the three penguins returned to their nest. There they snuggled together, and like all the other penguins in the penguin house, and all the other animals in the zoo, and all the other families in the big city around them, they went to sleep. That's it, my friends. I really hope you enjoyed that book. I really love that book. There's so much love in it. And for me, that's what families are all about. So I hope that you got to watch Storytime with someone that you love. And I will see you next week. But before we go, we are going to sing If You're Happy and You Know It. And we are going to use our sign language that we learned today for our final song. So do you remember how to do happy? Take your hands with your thumbs up and bring it up to your face. All right. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, hug your family. I don't have my family here, but I'll just hug me. If you're happy and you know it, hug your family. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, hug your family. I hope you have a wonderful week, everyone. I will see you next week, and enjoy this warm, beautiful weather with your family.